What's up, preppers? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you about light. Yes, about light and torches post SHTF and general emergency situations, and the options available to you and the benefits and disadvantages that some of them have. Many people will see something like this flooding the market now because of sites like Temu and Alibaba and AliExpress or whatever it's called. But this is quite a powerful light with 2 dimness and then a strobe setting. Handy, right? This is super lightweight as well. Under here you'll see it is USB chargeable, mini USB chargeable. So it's got a power indicator on it. Here, once it's on, there's 4 lights there. It goes down to 3, 2, and then 1. Does last quite a long time. So these generally are good little torches. The problem you have with anything like this is that single point of failure. If this breaks, or if this stops working, the battery, the internal battery that's sealed inside goes. It's done. It's dead. It's gone. Now, in peace times, that's not an issue because you can get them quite cheap. I think this one was about £5 off one of those sites that I was on about. But once it goes, it goes. So, peace times, having around the house for a blackout, yeah, not bad. Cheap as chips. It fills a slot if you need it to. Says it's waterproof, seems pretty well sealed. I don't think I'd take it diving with me, but it'll survive nipping out in a shower, at least. Now, so the USB thing, the advantage is I can charge it at any point from a power bank. Yes, this power bank has a bit of tape on because it's got a hole in the side because, you know, we make sure things last. But you could charge it from a power bank, fully charged, doesn't take much power, very, very reusable, good source of light. Now, after speaking to somebody at the recent Prepper Meet's good reason to learn new things. Batteries are the way to go. Now, why batteries? Because AA's are the most popular batteries in the country, followed closely by AAA's. Now, AA's is your go-to, and if you can get most things to work on this, then brilliant. The point being, you can get rechargeable AA batteries, so when you're constantly using your kit, you've got a way of recharging it. There's no waste there. And in an SHTF Teotihuacan situation, when it comes to scavenging, salvaging from people's drunk jaws to shops and retail premises, these are the batteries that are going to be in abundance, going to be available. Same with the AAA's. And you can get cheap battery-powered torches, which again, super bright. Why you would need it that bright? It's like a signal flare. I don't know. These are the Summit torches, I believe, from Tesco. This one's called Nightlight, Lite. Now, the reason this is so bright is it's got a cluster of the LEDs there, as you can see, about 9. Now, what I don't like about this is over-engineering for the sake of over-engineering. Inside the battery compartment is a battery holder, which holds 3 AAA's. Now, I can tell you this does not last any longer with them 3 AAA's than some of the other torches I'm going to go show you, because it's got that ultra bright light. Why you'd need it, I don't know. If you want a super bright torch that will eat through your batteries quicker than anything, that's your option. What's next? What's better? Now, this one is pretty cool. Now, I can't tell you the brand. It came in the survival kit that I did a review on, and at the time it didn't have a battery in it, but I said I'd add one and test it. But that's the survival kit review over there. But this was the torch in there. Now this is quite bright still, not as bright as the others. However, it does have the ability to focus the beam, to reduce the ambient light in the distance if you're shining it somewhere and you don't want everyone to see it, or to point it and direct it to signal. This is a single LED, like the strip lights you get, like the small one, and it's got like a frosted focus lens which then expands. The best thing about this is lasts a while, and inside single AA battery. Yeah, so that screws in there. Little clip button on the back, one setting, little clip to hold it. It's made metal, quite durable, feels strong. That is a cool little addition. And last but by no means least, this is an example of one, is an old-fashioned torch. This has a proper bulb in. Now, one of the benefits with this is you can take off this glass usually. There we go. Oh, and that pops out and you lose it. You can see you can take off that glass there, and you could technically colour that in with a red fill tip, make this a red light. You could get alternative lenses to replace that, or you could, what I've seen somebody do recently, was a sweet wrapper from like a Quality Street, which was a cool little idea. But you could change the colour of your light like that. Now, these are good because they're old school, they're not too bright. For what you need a torch to do, somebody's not going to see you from 6.5 miles away with that. It takes 2 AA batteries. It's a solid metal construction, totally sealed, durable, take a beating. This is about 6 or 7 years old, this one, but they'll go a lot longer. Different sizes, mag lights, and some of the mag light. Now, bear in mind, if you get one of the big mag lights, it's going to take the C or D batteries. Not as common. So, looking out for the ones that take the AA's like this. There's one more. Now, this one is, you might recognize this kind of thing. It's a vehicle inspection light. Now, why would I throw this in the mix? Okay, it's just a bright light. That's it, right? The reason is it's all about your situation. So, I do have head torches for camping. They're great. You know, hands-free, you can do what you want. Now, some people might not always want to wear a head torch. The benefit of having one of these in your kit is it can hang from a tree, from the side of a car, from anything. When it comes to metal surfaces, it's also got a reasonably powerful magnet there. So you can pop it on the side of something. It's even held onto that screw there like that. Turn the light on, and there you go. And because it's an LED, it doesn't heat up. So if you put like a sheet over that slightly, you'd get more of an ambient light. So it's about getting the right light for the situation you're in. So in my car, I have these because they can always go under the bonnet. Really handy. Camping, I have my head torches. Around the house, I have my normal LED style torches. And then in kits like bug out kits, get home bags, I have any of the AA or AAA battery torches. Okay, that's about it. My only other source of light generally is candles and lanterns. I'm not going to hold all them up for you. You know what they look like. I've got 4 candle lanterns that'll take everything from a pillar candle to a dinner candle. With glass around so they reflect the light, so you make the most out of that. And I also have a storm lantern, which is usually behind me, but it's packed in the car ready to go. But I have a storm lantern that takes paraffin. That lets off light as well as quite a bit of heat. So that's it for lighting. Let me know what you use in your setups, whether it's for your bug out bag or whether it's just for a blackout at home. Let me know what torches you're using. If you like the not so fail-safe Chinese ones, they are super bright, they are super light and super bright, and they don't take much power at all to charge. But that single point of failure, unless you're willing to break it open and try and hook up a battery to it, it's going to end up on the scrap pile. That's it for this one, guys. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, leave a comment below, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.